Good evening and welcome to the Business Day. I'm Javon Keys. The government has floated the country's first Jamaican dollar-linked international bond. The instrument is valued at 46.6 billion Jamaican dollars, or about $300 million US dollars. In a release today, the Finance Ministry says the bond issuance is part of the second phase of a liability management operation. The proceeds of this bond were used to buy back outstanding US dollar denominated bonds. The issuance was oversubscribed by 1.4 times. Now, the bond represents the first Jamaican dollar linked transaction for the government of Jamaica in the international capital markets. While the issuance is denominated in Jamaican dollars, the payouts to bondholders will be in US dollars, determined by the average Jamaican dollar exchange rate over the 10 days before each payment is due. Now, Finance Minister Dr. Nigel Clark says the successful floating of this instrument provides a new opportunity or new opportunities for the country.
The government of Jamaica's new ability, demonstrated by this issue, to tap international investors for local currency-linked debt serves to broaden and deepen and diversify the government's funding sources while providing the opportunity over time of altering the currency mix of the national debt. This makes Jamaica more robust. And in addition, the more of our national debt that is denominated in or linked to Jamaican dollars is the stronger and more resilient Jamaica will be.
There were 7.625% notes due 2025, one with a 9.25% return due 2025, and a 6.75% note due 2028. Now, 93.5% of all participants were international investors. The bond issue marks Jamaica's first return to the international capital markets since 2019. Some shipping-related news. Kingston Wharves Limited says the expansion of Berth 7 is set to be complete by the end of November. Supply chain issues and weather-related challenges caused a delay in the work, which was set to wrap up by August. CEO of KWL, Mark Williams, says the improvement will also allow for the accommodation of larger vessels.
It gives us an additional 150 meters of berth. We're at 13 meter in terms of draft, and therefore we'll be able to facilitate post-Panamax vessels coming to Kingston. Jamaica will now have a more attractive offering to business partners, to clients, to owners of cargo. We'll be able to facilitate more transshipment cargo coming through Jamaica, and certainly provide greater opportunities for local manufacturers to bring raw materials into Jamaica.
Amidst the announcement by the Bank of Jamaica BOJ that it has suspended the exchange of Trinidad and Tobago dollars effective today, there are concerns about access to US dollars for businesses in the Twin Island Republic. In a report published by the Guardian newspaper in Trinidad, Dr. Valmiki Arjun says the BOJ's temporary suspension of the exchange operations will, quote, put a serious dent for those TNT economic agents who try to access US dollars from the Jamaican banking system. He says a number of businesses have been supplementing the shortfall faced when trying to access US dollars from Trinidad-based banks by attempting to source them from other banks in the region, including in Jamaica. Now, Dr. Arjun says some also turned to the black market. He says the move by the Jamaican Central Bank also showed waning confidence in the TT dollar in Jamaica. In an update on Monday, the BOJ said the suspension was due to the fact that the Central Bank of Trinidad and Tobago, to which the currency is repatriated, has suspended the arrangements for the repatriation of the TT dollars until further notice. It says this process is being reviewed. And the Jamaican dollar hit its lowest in value since the start of the year compared to the American dollar. At the end of trading today, the US dollar was being sold for an average $157.43, reflecting a 25-cent increase in the value of the US dollar compared to the local currency. The Canadian dollar is being sold for $115.79. $193.65 is the average cost for the pound, while the euro is going for $169.01. And the JSE index lost 2,172 points, while the junior market index declined by 33 points. Among the 36 winners were MPC Caribbean Clean Energy, JMB Group 7.25% shares, Cygnus Real Estate Financial, Everything Fresh, and Epley 7.5% shares. Now the 54 losers include JMB Group 7.25% variable cumulative redeemable preference Jamaican dollar shares, First Rock Real Estate Investments US dollar shares, Paramount Trading Jamaica, Caribbean Assurance Brokers, and Caribbean Cream. 15 stocks ended the session at the same price they started trading on Monday. And that's the business day. I'm Javon Keys. Good evening.